Hello, thank you for joining my channel. My name is Landy Martin and I'm a professional network marketer, and I love helping you build big teams and create cultures that you're never going to want to leave. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 things that you need to do to become a 6-figure earner in network marketing. The first thing is to be willing to change. Guys, you have to be more fed up with your situation. You have to fear not doing network marketing more than you fear doing network marketing. You have to be willing to change. You have to be fed up with your current situation. You have to hate your current situation. You have to be mad at your current situation. Because the only way you're gonna, have you ever heard that saying where the dog's laying on the nail and the guy says, your dog is not getting up to move? He was kind of whimpering a little bit and kind of complaining. And the guy said, well, when it hurts bad enough, the dog will get up and move. It's the same thing for us. When we are uncomfortable enough and we hate our situation enough and we are mad enough, we will get up and we will move. So that's the first thing. Be willing to change, okay? The second thing to become a 6-figure earner, be willing to put in the work. Guys, there's no such thing as winning the lottery for most people. And for a sad reason, most people have this lottery mentality. They'll go to work literally sometimes and work for $10, $15, $20 an hour. And they'll exchange, 8, 10, 12 hours of their day. I have, I live in a nice neighborhood. Everybody here makes at least over $200,000 a year. And, I see some people that have professional jobs, doctors, lawyers, CPAs, they leave at 7:30. They don't come home till 7 o'clock at night. I mean, they're putting like 10, 12-hour days in. They're not seeing their kids. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Providing for your family is a wonderful thing. But if I had to choose, would you not like to work network marketing where you could work 1 to 2 hours a day and have the rest of the time to do what you want? So be willing to put in the work. It takes work. Anything worth having has, it doesn't come free. You have to be willing to work. You have to be coachable, okay? So that's number 2, be willing to do the work. Number 3, be willing to do the personal development. Work on yourself. You have to get better. You have to get better. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Okay? So work on personal development. Work on getting better, because this industry, this profession is a professional, it's a personal development. It's personal development with a pay plan attached. I can't find the word, y'all. I'm at a loss for words. The more you work on yourself, the more you better yourself, the more you get better, the better it's going to be. Okay. So that is my 3rd tip. And my 4th tip is be willing to put in the time. Do not expect time freedom, guys, when you haven't put any time in. It's like crazy to think that you can start network marketing and have time freedom and just work whenever you want. No, you have to be disciplined. You have to put in the time early so that you can have the time later that you want. But to think that you're going to get that time without putting in the time is cray-cray, okay? So you've got to get in here and you've got to be willing to put in some time. Do not expect time freedom. Time freedom is not free, okay? And my last tip, number 5, is don't quit. Don't quit. Never stop. You have to keep going if you're going to get somewhere. If you quit, you're done. You're done. Every time you start over, guess what? You start over. You lose credibility. People, if you're doing this and your people in your downline see you quitting every little bit and starting a new company, you're not a stable leader. You're not somebody they're going to want to follow. You're not credible. I'm sorry. You will never find a top leader, and I mean a top leader. Okay? I'm not talking about somebody who has a big influence and they can go around and rep several companies. I'm talking about a top leader making 6 figures a year. We're talking about 6 figures here. The title of this video is 5 things you need to do to get to 6 figures. You need to not have shiny object syndrome. You need to stay where you're at. You need to plant your flag. You need to show people you are, committed, strong, loyal. You're all in. If your deal is so great and you're all in, why would you be doing something else? Why? It makes no sense, guys. You have to be all in. Okay? So those are my 5 tips to get to 6 figures. Get fed up, get mad, be willing to change. Be willing to do the work, put the work in. Be willing to work on yourself and do the personal development, okay? Be willing to put in the time and be willing to never quit. Those are my top 5. And if you appreciated this content, give me a comment, give me a like, give me a subscribe, okay? And hit that bell notification so you get my next video. And I will be seeing you at the top. Landy.